So we do research also, and but once one industry came to me, and since I work in fungi, and I have isolated some compounds, and that has been published. So they came and they asked that okay, we can do some joint work. So when I asked that okay, if you want, you just give me target, I can fulfill, and you fund it, that project. But what they say that okay, we will develop joint project, and then we will submit to the funding agency, government funding agency. Then I said then what would be the benefit to the because I can write and submit to the direct government agency. So my submission is that industries should come forward and they should nourish the academia, so that if some fruitful results come, then industry can share.
Okay, this is valuable to understand, because you see, it's only when we do this kind of interaction we understand. Now yours, now he says, I'm very busy teaching. Dr. Nandkumar says, okay, listen, whenever I have some friends in industry, they tell me projects, I manage to give that to my students. You feel that industry should come and really handhold you, nourish you for some time. I'm from industry, and I know for a fact, and maybe you should go and say why should industry not nourish you? Why should industry not nourish you? You've got a legitimate point.
No, I mean that. I had actually a pertinent point about your issue was what?
That industry should tell them exactly what is to be done. They should spend time. They should nourish them.
No, information, knowledge should be just. It's like a cloud. It should be there in the clouds. Industry should be able to pick and choose whatever suits them. It's not going to happen that you come to industry comes to you. It's not going to happen. It should be out there. It's omnipresent.
Okay.
It has to be that way.
No, it's getting a lively debate. Anuj, what would you like to say?
Well, I think
Please use the mic.
Yeah.
So there are two parts to it. There are two parts to it. One is that I think as Moinla put it, and Sri also said earlier, industry's the biggest job is to see that how they can convert a technology to a product, and that product can be sold, and the product becomes obsolete over time. So your effort is always to see that product is viable and it is up to the expectations of its customers. So therefore, most of the time goes away into sorting out the life cycle of a product. Okay. Whereas I would say that on the other side, for academia, since they do not have as much pressure to create a product, so they could and they could easily work on the ideas, which I think they can nurture within their organization. You have much lesser time pressures as compared.
Okay, that's what you think. But if you talk to him, he says, I'm so busy with my semester exams, my students, okay.
I'd like to one interruption. Of course, we are in the same system, but we devote extra time. So Dr. Satyanarayana, he also works very hard and devote extra time for research. I mean to say that what industry are doing, so they should also offer. If not offer, then they should float some. They ask the projects from academia. They ask projects from the academia, and if some projects is clicking, then they should fund that.
So you see,
because this is lacking in India, that they are not taking projects from the academia and not funding. So this.
Yeah. Go ahead. And then I have four. Go ahead.
Right. See, we have ideas, we also do some basic research, and it is not always possible for us to upscale. It's not our job. We don't have that kind of facilities. If the industry has to take up, they have to take up the ideas and then try to develop it, meaning help the institution in developing the upscaling it. That's where the impact will start.
So you see, I think that there is a time pressure on both.